6:44. We're continuing our look at how educators across the country are dealing with an ongoing teacher shortage.
Especially when it comes to recruiting teachers of color, particularly black men. Meteorologist and Professor Chesley McNeil back at it with part 2 of this series. Chesley, this is a really unique school that we have in our community tackling this issue.
Yeah, one local school ahead of the curve when it comes to diversity in the classroom. Yeah, it's part of an effort to build beyond the small percentage of black men who currently teach in the United States. Charles R. Drew Charter School in Atlanta says it's on a mission to recruit diverse teachers. Right now, 13% of the teaching staff at the K-12 school are black men, almost 6 times higher than the 2% across the country.
We've been really intentional about that. It is one of our strategic objectives to recruit and retain a diverse and highly top quality staff.
Drew Charter's head of schools, Peter McKnight, says the academy frequently teams up with organizations and institutions dedicated to bringing more diversity to the classroom.
We engaged with Black Male Educators Talk, and so we supported our teachers in participating in that program, which creates opportunities for Black male teachers to get together, share their experiences, support each other.
A few other programs have had recent success. The Center for Black Educator Development, based in Philadelphia, has set up a pipeline for producing black male teachers.
We start in high school and provide students with paid teacher apprenticeships to teach first, second, and third graders. And we piloted in 2018 and formally launched in 2019. This past summer, we just ended the summer aspect of our teacher apprenticeship, where we have 142 black and brown teacher apprentices across the country.
Meanwhile, the Man Up program in Tennessee recruits potential teachers and connects them with experienced mentors long term.
And our goal was simply to create a pipeline here in Memphis and Shelby County with hopes that we would eventually grow throughout the country. We're getting ready to launch our next cohort of 30 fellows, which is going to put our number at over 120 fellows. So we're excited about that.
Colleges and universities are also laser focused on building up the next generation of teachers, specifically at HBCUs.
The education field is still dominated mostly by white women. So, and it may not look like that, especially being in Georgia, but it is. So we are really just trying to do our best to continue that pipeline.
Educators we talked to acknowledge it would take years to rebuild the nation's pipeline of teachers, especially teachers of color, but added we can't afford not to, with so much on the line.
It's a career that is poised to embrace more men of color and also, I believe, welcome their voices to actually create the kind of change that we need in public schools throughout this country.
So I'm very hopeful that there are a lot of good people out there who care about making a difference in the lives of children, and they will come to teaching.
I got to tell you, when you first hear the number, only 2% across the nation, it's very startling, but it's encouraging to hear these educators talk about these programs that are in place to help foster more black men, especially black men, to get into the classroom.
Yeah.
I love the cities too that you highlighted because that's crucial, the key communities. So you're talking Philly, Memphis, a program in Atlanta, and that's where you see those populations, really needing those faces.
And then momentum, because as these black men become teachers more often and more kids see them, they're inspired to do the same.
Right. It just fosters that relationship over and over.
Love
Thank
it.
you, Chesley.
Thanks, Chesley.